give my guests just time to kind of take in the view, soak it all in. I mean, yeah, you can snap photos and stuff with this thing, but you can't really experience it through the phones. So, you know, act like a sponge, soak it in, and just enjoy the beauty that's around us today. It is a very nice day. Look a bit too nice. You know, get a little hot over here. On the way up, we are going to be picking up the pace a little bit, just so I can give you guys as much time possible at all the stops.
Sounds good.
If anything interesting does pop up, I'll be back on that mic to let you guys know what's going on, and also to kind of explain a little bit further of what it is and, you know, all the information I might have about it. Before you head out, any questions?
Nope. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Breeze.
This is one of my favorite views, to be honest, right there. Such a beautiful sight. Now, like I mentioned, there's that big skull across the way, King Kong Skull Island. We are going to be passing that on the way out of the valley today. And as we pass that area, I'll take it slower over there so you guys have a chance to snap photos, take videos, all that good stuff. Now, one other movie set I do want to point out for you guys. If you guys see that coconut trees over there, that flat lawn area, that is where they built the transportation shed for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. That's where Ruby Roundhouse unlocked their dance bending abilities, and they stole that helicopter from. I hear somebody behind us. So we're going to slowly carry on before anybody does come up behind us. And this is for anyone who loves to binge watch Netflix. To your left coming up, you're going to notice a bunch of these little houses down the hillside. That is from a Netflix original called Triple Frontier. That is the farming village where their helicopter crashes near. That's also where they buy a few meals from, for anybody who knows the movie. Now these areas is where they also make these, what is it called? Obstacles for a race we have out here twice a year, known as the Spartan Race. So if you're into fitness and stuff, we do have a Spartan Race twice every year, and they run throughout all 3 valleys. There's a pothole here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Can't remember that. Can't forget that one. So fun fact about that pothole. I came to check the trails this morning to make sure everything was safe for us. I was going a little bit quick over here because I wasn't doing any narrations. I was just jamming out some music. I hit that pothole and my head hit the roof. Can't forget about that pothole. Now we're about halfway there. Should be there in the next 2 hills. Call telling him to shut it down so everyone can head back to the monorail. As he's doing so, everybody seems to get a little bit mad with him, a little bit frustrated, and they all start yelling at him. That's when he says one of the most famous lines in the movie, which is, "Come on guys, I just work here." I'm pretty sure we all thought about that at least once or twice while working, right? Alright, let me take us around back and let you guys hop off. Now, even though the view doesn't look like much from here, once you get off the platform, it does overlook that tree line that's directly behind us. Alright, let's see if we can make it first try this time.
Walnut.
Walnut?
I don't know.
Yeah.
These are called kukuina or candle nut. Now with this, you actually, there's a sap that comes out of it.
Stains.
Not really actually, it's really good for rubbing on bug bites, rashes, that type of stuff.
Interesting.
It's really cool. And if you cut it open,
Jam kayo sa dehan.
No.
Dalawa chocolate.
cut it off.
जाम जल्दी 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 कौन है आगे बढ़ जा रहा है क्या व्यू है बाप हाँ ठहरो राहुल ठहरो तुम पहले
Jurassic. I have a feeling we'll be watching something. Yeah. Tonight. I can't see how we wouldn't.
the invaders right here hide the dinos bachao so I'm very cute this is pretty cool man
These three is my mom, my dad, and my little brother. There's just 4 of us left on the island from the rest of my family. Everyone else went to like Vegas and stuff, so yeah, that's pretty common. The animal you guys see, we call it a he'e. A lot of people know it as octopus. What you put on your body is pretty much what your amakua, your spiritual animal is. So mine's is the octopus because every time I go diving, snorkeling, they always just pop up out of nowhere and swim around with me. So pretty cool little thing. Over here is your pueo feathers, which is the native owl. That represents guidance in life and how your journey is. This is known as hala or low hala. This is the fish scales. I'm always in the water. I'm pretty much a water baby, you could say. I do a lot of things that have to do with the ocean, or even in the kaha vice, puna vice, which is your freshwater streams and freshwater springs. So this kind of represents me being like, on land fish. More stuff about fishing, hunting, and diving. So a lot of people see this hook and they recognize fishing, but right under my arm over here, I don't know if you guys can see it.
yeah
It looks kind of like a spear, but it's a rock with, I don't even know if I'm touching it. So, yeah, it's a rock, a hook, and a shell on top. So that's how you actually catch the octopus back then. That's your traditional way of catching those guys. This thing you guys see right there, this is more about the hard times in life that my family went through. So when we first started, we had a really big family, really tight bondage. Over the years, you know, people aren't here forever. Yeah. So families start to taper off, people leave the island, drama happens, but you know, that's with every family. So don't feel bad for me. It's life, it's what it is. But that pretty much tells about that stuff. On my elbow, they call this an opihi. Other people know it as a...
It's like a
like scallop.
sand dollar.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So these guys are known for being pretty tough, pretty strong, hard to crack, and they do really, really well under pressure. So I've been told that many times in my life. Growing up, I've been a wrestler, I've been an MMA fighter, you know, all that stuff. I do a lot of security after work, so if you guys need security guards. But it also shows that the emotion that I have, I can turn them on and off. I can be nice, I can be mean. It really depends on the situation, how everything's going. But I also do really good under pressure, so you guys don't have to worry about me cracking. Yeah, pretty much like that. This thing right there, around my wrist, that is called the mono teeth. Mono is a type of shark. Now, whenever you get these on you, if you put it on your wrist, you always want it facing out. That kind of repels any type of bad energy, any type of bad mana that anyone bestows on you, and kind of just helps you enlighten yourself. So Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Did you film all at
Long
once?
story.
All at the same
Oh yeah, one time.
Why you
I think I spent like 15 hours on the table. This is actually just a quarter of what I'm doing.
Yung isa pa yung
I'm gonna go onto this arm, and then across my collarbones, and then down my entire back. I'm not ready for the back. Back very nice.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
One miserable one.
This is our driver. If you won't take us back, if you don't take a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to walk. That's a fall.
We have to walk.
Okay, we're done.
Away from me.